Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Coding with Alo. Today we're gonna do an integration with Mailchimp. I have heard lots of you requested this, so let's get started. So let's go and sign up to Mailchimp. You can see all these, but of course we're gonna do a free subscription here. I'm gonna add my data here and let's register. Once that's done, it will start asking you all this information. And go in with hello. I want to put the new phone number. Next. Address. I want to like 123 Fake Street. Yeah. USA. Next. So what's the objective with Mailchimp? Okay, omit. We don't say anything. Omit. Free. Okay, awesome. So now we are on Mailchimp. So what we need now from here is we need to get our API keys. Okay, so we go here and we should be able to go to, let me change it to English. Perfect. So now we have integrations, manage, rows of integrations. I think we need to like create a new one from ourselves. No, the integration button. No. Let me search for my API keys. Settings. Okay, let me see where the API keys are. So settings no, billing no, extras, API keys. Perfect. /account/API. Okay, cool. So read the API documentation, register, manage your apps, create a client key, your API keys. So let's create a key. Key name will be coding with Alo. Generate, copy to clipboard. Perfect. So now we can go to our code. Okay. So we're gonna create first of all the package. We're gonna do a .env file and we're gonna add two things. So API Mailchimp API key equals the whole thing, and we're gonna do something more. Is we're gonna get the region. Okay, Mailchimp region is the last 4 digits here, is the US 21. We need this for our API URLs. Okay, so what we're gonna use here is we're gonna use .env because of course we should create our .env file, and we're gonna use Axios for the requests for the APIs. Okay, so create the index.js file, and we're gonna do require .config, and then let's do a const Axios equals to require Axios. Okay, so we're gonna create 3 functions here. Yeah, let's do. So what I'm thinking here is we're gonna do wait. Let's do create campaign. Let's do await subscribe email to campaign. Okay, And let's do send campaign. Okay, I'm thinking like we could do the whole flow of Mailchimp using their APIs. Okay, of course you'll need to do all the templating and everything. You can do it on the website, but right now I'm gonna do like just simple campaigns to create a simple text and just send that to all the subscribers. So let's get started with the create campaign. Okay, so do the async function create campaign. What do we need from the campaign? We need the subject line. So let's do subject. What else we need? The from name, the reply to, and yeah, I think basically that's it. Well, we need to add the message, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do here is first a try catch, error, console error, okay, and of course in here we'll need these same things here, subject from a reply to message, and then let's do the action. So const, let's first register the URL, and you'll see HTTPS. Why we needed the region is here. So the first thing we need is the Mailchimp region, process.temp.mailchimp region .api .mailchimp.com slash, I think it's a version 3.0 right now, and the campaigns. Yeah, let's do const data equals to so in the data we're gonna send the type, which is gonna be regular. We're gonna add the settings. Okay, so in here we send the subject line, which will gonna be the subject. Okay, we're gonna add it's not subject line, it's subject underscore line. So it's also the from name, goes to from name, and the reply to is reply to. Okay, so that's the first step here, right? So now we're gonna create the campaign. So we're gonna do const campaign response equals to await axios.post, and we're gonna do the URL and the campaign data. Okay, we're gonna do headers, authorization, API key, and the process.end our API key, Mailchimp API key. Okay, so right now we have done the creation of a campaign, but we still need to add the message. Okay, so we're gonna update the campaign so we can add the information that we need. Okay, so what we need here is, first of all, let's consolidate the campaign ID, which is the campaign response dot data ID. Okay, and then we're gonna do the const content URL. It's gonna be the URL and the campaign ID and the content. Okay, so basically we created the campaign. Now we're gonna add some content to that campaign. And what are we gonna add to that? So the content data is gonna be HTML with the message. Okay, so once we have that, we can now update the campaign with that campaign data. So we're gonna do await access.put the put the content URL, the content data, and the same way headers, authorization, API key, and the process.end.mailchimp API. Okay, so now we can say like a console log campaign created. Okay, and let's return the campaign ID because we are gonna need that. Okay, so let's do const campaign ID equals to that. So now that we have that, now we need to add a subscriber to the campaign. Okay, so we're gonna add the campaign ID and an email. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a sync function, subscribe email to campaign, where we're gonna add the campaign ID and the email. Again, a try catch. Console.error. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna create the URL first, which is gonna be the HTTPS, and setting here the Mailchimp region. Okay, slash API.mailchimp.com slash 3.0 slash campaigns slash the campaign ID. Okay, and the body that we're gonna send here, well, no, we are not gonna send the body right now. The first thing that we need to do is to get the list ID of that campaign. So we're gonna do an access get here. Let's do const list equals to await access.get the URL, and with the headers, of course, headers, authorization, API key, process.end.mailchimp key. Okay, so now that we have the list, we need to do const list ID equals to list dot data dot recipients dot list ID. Okay, and now, yes, now we want to subscribe the email. So now that we have the list ID, now we can do the subscription. So the subscribe URL is gonna be https process.end.mailchimp region .api.mailchimp.com with /3.0 lists list ID. Okay, sorry, like list ID /members, because we are gonna do updating the members or adding to the members. So we have that. Now we need to do the subscriber data. So basically what we're gonna send to that access. So for subscriber data is gonna be an object of the email address, which is gonna be the email, and the status, we're gonna send it to subscribe. Okay, and now we're gonna do the const subscribe response equals to an await post subscribe URL, subscriber data, and then the headers, authorization API key process.m.mailchimp API key. Okay, and let's do a console log here, subscriber added, and then the subscriber response.data. Okay, so we know that we have subscribers. Okay, so we have the first one, we have the second one, and now we need to send the email. Okay, so to send the email, that's pretty straightforward. We need to do the async function send campaign, and it will be the campaign ID, right? Because we need to know what we're gonna send, and we're gonna do a try catch here. Error. Okay, and in here what we're gonna do is we're gonna do await axios.post, and we're gonna send the https process.m.api.mailchimp.com /3.0/campaigns/ campaign ID /actions/send. Okay, we're gonna send that empty object there, and we're gonna send the headers. Okay, authorization API key to the process.n.native API key, and yeah, let's do a console log campaign set. Okay, so yeah, so basically that should be it. Let's start adding some data here. So the subject will be coding with hello test email. The from name will be hello. Reply to, it will be no reply coding with hello.com, and the message will be hello world. The email will be my email. Okay, so yeah, that should be the whole thing. If I'm not incorrect, we should be able to run this. Of course, there's always an issue. So let's see, let's debug this from first to last. So the first thing we're getting is the 404 campaign data is not defined. Okay, so it's not campaign data, it's data here. Okay, campaign created, and the campaign is not ready to send. Okay, so the campaign was created. Okay, so campaign created, request failed 404 on yesterday one. If you have Mailchimp campaigns here. Okay, so this one, no, the content it's already there. This one. So what's saying here? What's the error that's saying? /campaigns mailchimp.com /com Oh, campaigns slash that campaigns. Okay, let's run this again. Haven't created. And what did it happen right now? Let's see. Okay, campaign created again, and then error 404. It's because there's something. Okay, data, email address, subscribe. Okay, here, URL lists slash list ID members. Okay, so there's no list ID here. So list ID, that's nothing here. So there's campaigns 404. Reverse of this one. Okay, because the list ID couldn't get the list ID. So let's do console.log list.data, and let's do a return. And yeah, let's comment this out. Okay, so you're helping me, guys, debug this. So new campaign and this one. Okay, perfect. So you can see here everything that comes from the campaign. So the campaign is created, and one thing that we want to get is a recipient's list ID. Okay, so recipient's list ID is empty. I think I forgot something then. List ID is active false. Okay. What we need to do is to assign the campaign to that list ID that we have already on, like, by default on the account as created when you create your account, and then we can send that. Okay, so let's do that. So let's do const list ID equals to an await get lists from thingy. Let's do if list ID, then we can do everything else here, and then if campaign ID, then we can do these two things. Okay, and now let's add here the list ID. Okay, and let's create this get lists. So let's do a sync function get lists, and in here we're gonna do a try catch. Error, and let's do here const URL equals to the https process.m.mailchimp region .api .mailchimp.com /3.0/lists. Okay, and let's do const response equals to an await access.get URL headers authorization API key process.m.mailchimp API key. Okay, and then let's do return response.data.id. I think it should be. Let's do first like a console log response.data and return null. Okay, so it should be advancing, just showing us the list. So we have multiple lists. Let's grab the first one. Okay. So let's do data.lists 0.id. Okay. So let's return that. Also, we need to assign these recipients to the campaign. So now that we receive here the list ID, we need to add here, I think it's recipients, and then let me go to the documentation here, campaigns, create campaign. We have recipients and list ID. Okay. Recipients list ID equals to list ID. Okay. So clear this out. Let's run this. Created. Let's console login here. Created. Oh yeah, this one. But we have at least the recipient list ID. Okay, perfect. So now we should be able to send the email, like add the subscribe the email to campaign, and then send the campaign. So let's clear this out. Let's see if now it works. Campaign created. Member exists. E-campaign is not ready to be sent. Address, no reply. I'm assuming that that email is wrong. Requests. Let's see. E-campaign is not ready to send. No reply to out.com. So let's see why. So this is fine. The number exists, that's fine. It's already there. Let's see. Send campaign. API dimensional 3.0 action send. It is going to send, yes. Campaign is not ready to be sent. Okay, so I think that might be something to do with the reply URL. Let's test that. So you like use the same email that is in the account. Campaign created, where it exists, campaign sent. Perfect. So let's do two things. So let's go to Mailchimp account, all campaigns, and we should have like a ongoing, yeah, sending this campaign. So yeah, one recipient, perfect. Now let me check. And the new email. So yeah, the hello world, that's perfect. And it should be arriving somewhere. But yeah, it's sent. That's perfect. So yeah, the email has been sent. So it opens. Yeah, basically that's how you send an email using Mailchimp. So if you have any comments or questions, just hit me. I can help you creating your own campaigns and everything. And yeah, has been everything for today. So thank you for sticking with me. If you like this content, like, subscribe, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.